What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Matt here. So, I want to talk a little bit about snub nose revolvers. All right, snub nose revolvers. And I want to start it off with what I call the title of this, which is kind of fun, is Fear the Snubby. If you can pick something up, you can point it at something, you could aim down the sights, you could squeeze the trigger and shoot an effective caliber. That makes it an effective thing to carry. All right, that makes it an effective thing to carry. All right. Now, when everyone always says you need a semi-automatic or something like that, and if you want something small, you got to go with like a single stack semi-automatic or something like that, which is great. They're all great, but everyone just keeps overlooking the snubbies. There's a lot of people that have been shooting for a long time, and they will never forget the snubby, and they still use them. A lot of people overlook the snubby. Now snubbies, all right. This is my Taurus. Yeah, this is a Taurus. Okay, this is a protector polymer. It looks ugly. All right, it's ugly as sin. It's got this orange fiber optic sight. It's got a double action trigger. It's not the best trigger in the world. It's kind of a little. It's a Taurus trigger, right? But this thing freaking shoots, and this thing shoots well. All right, and I shoot this thing very well. Now, some of the benefits of a snub nose revolver is you have the small package. You can put it in your pockets. You don't even need a holster. All right, you don't even need a holster with these long trigger pulls. You do not even need a holster. You can shove them in your pocket, and because of the shape of them, they just automatically fit into your pockets. Now, a semi-automatic, everything is done through when you load it, it's through the pistol grip, right? You load it through pistol grip. That's mag well. You got to load it through there. That makes the grips a little bit fatter. So you have these smaller little semi-automatics. A lot of people like the little pocket guns. A little small semi-automatic, usually like a 380 or maybe a 32 or something like that, and it's hard to grab. And when it shoots, because of the cycling action of the slide, because that's the primary action of the firearm, it malfunctions a lot more often, and it's actually more difficult to shoot because of how small the gun is with the grip, and it's not the most accurate gun because it's just tiny, and the barrel moves up and down, and you already lose a little bit of accuracy with that in the first place. Whereas a snub nose revolver, all right, usually it has a full-size grip that'll fit your hand. All right, usually it has a grip that'll fit your hand, and the arch and the angle of it makes it fit very naturally in your hand, the way how it shoots. Now, yes, it has a 5-shot cylinder. A lot of people are like, oh, it's got 5 shots. You shouldn't go with that. You should go semi. You're right. Those little pockets, semis only have 6 shots, right? Yes, this has 5 shots. This is a 38 Special Plus P. That is usually a 380 or below, right? The 9s have to pick up their size, so that's usually a 380 or below. So you're getting a full caliber. All right, you're not getting a short 9mm that goes a lot slower and has a hard time with penetration. You're getting something like that. And when I say a short 9, people get confused with that. That's what a 380 is. It's a 9mm cartridge with a small shell with a lot less charge, and it isn't that fast of a round, and it loses a lot of penetration. All right, this is a 38 Special Plus P. All right, this is a 38 Special Plus P. Now this revolver is rated for Plus P, and that is what I use. So right here though, guys, okay, this is it's a do-all, kind of a do-all. If you press the slide up against something with a semi-automatic, it actually locks it. All right, well, you can shoot the first round, then there's going to be a malfunction because it can't cycle the next round. Whereas a revolver, you can shoot it through your pocket. You can carry it in your pocket. You'd be walking around, your hand literally could be on it. Don't put your finger on the trigger. Your hand could literally be on it while it's in your pockets and no one even know, and you wouldn't even need a holster for it for a lot of times. And with a simple twist and pulling it up, you can bring it and you can shoot it straight through your pocket, and it'll shoot, 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 and it'll shoot. Right, so that's a better benefit of it. Now another thing, a lot of people say, "Oh, you can't hit jack with that." All right, you can't, Matt. You can't hit jack with that. Well, I'm going to show you some footage. First, I'll show you this. You can't hit jack with it. Yep, this is 25 feet. All right, 25 feet is where I was shooting this at, and this is with the Snubby. All right, a Snubby at 25 feet. That's pretty darn good. All right, that's pretty darn good. All right, I think that would be effective. All right, that would be pretty effective, especially seeing some of the grouping I get pretty darn good with. All right, these are good guns, and they work very well for defense. You're telling me any of these shots that are right here, if this is a person, all right, this paper, it's not going to run after you, it's not going to chase you down. You're telling me that any of these shots would be a bad shot when they're pretty much right into where they need to be. All right, I even managed to pull a couple of these off with it. All right, and that's at 25 feet. Now, this Snubbies are good. Now I'm going to show you some footage of why I like these. So here's the footage of this. This is why I like Snubbies so much. So before you go out there and you start complaining and saying you probably shouldn't be carrying a Snubby, remember this. Fear the Snubby. The Snubby is a good defensive option. It is small, it is concealable, it is plenty capable of defending yourself. Most civilian-based situations are usually over within a few rounds, within up to 6 rounds tops. Now this is a 5-shot, but up to 6 rounds is usually what it takes to end a fight. Now, and all people say, oh, you need more, and you got to have a barrel full of bullets underneath of it, because just in case you get attacked by pygmies and ninjas and all this other stuff. Yeah, there are occasional people where there's multiple attackers, absolutely. But I want to talk about this one. I'm going to leave the video with this. There's an old dude. All right, he only had a little pocket rocket, a little pocket semi-automatic. A really old guy, elderly guy, sitting in an internet cafe. All right, and this is on I forgot the channel. Basically, is they showed it, and there was about 5 or 6 gangsters that came running in there trying to steal everyone. There's a ton of people on this internet, 5 to 6 freaking gangsters, and they had melee weapons, and they're chasing everyone around, and they're demanding to get their money, and they're trying to steal the place. This old timer comes out with a little tiny pocket rocket, barely hold it the way I always hold it, barely hold it, and he shot a couple of rounds. Those 5 armed criminals, those psychopath gangsters, whatever the heck they are, were tripping and knocking each other over, trying to get the heck out as quick as they could, because they chose a place where they didn't think there would be any threats. They chose a place that they thought would be an easy target. And the second those first round shots, those guys go, oh crap, we don't want to do this anymore, and they run away, and they were literally tripping over each other. I mean, it was almost funny to watch. They were literally tripping all over each other, stumbling all each other, knocking each other, and trying to all squeeze through the door like a freaking cartoon, all right, all at the same time, because this old timer had a little tiny pocket rocket, all right? So your average civilian situation you'll find yourself in is going to be somewhere like a gas station, an ATM, or something like that. It only usually takes a couple shots. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that. And if you look at all the history of all the people when it comes to the actual defensive situations, one of the biggest mistakes I see it all the time is after they get shot at. All right, after they get shot at, and after they shoot back and they end the threat, and the threat's either on the ground or it's running away, they begin to chase the threat and start shooting wildly as the threat is running away, no longer a threat to you or me. That is highly illegal and unnecessary. You shoot until they're no longer a threat, and then you leave them alone, right? And you wait for first responders. So a Snubby is a great way to go when it comes to speed loaders and all the good stuff. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about me, and remember, it's our responsibility to take care of each other and protect each other. Peace.